The dance of life, the dance of your soul, the dance of humanity. The dance is getting going. Can you feel it? So I want to talk about a few things in the skies, and I want to start with Venus conjuncting Neptune today at 1 degree. Venus is the planet of love, and she's in Aries. Neptune is the father god, courageous, protective, deep spiritual strength planet in Aries at 1 degree. The 1st degree is innately Leo, reminding us that when we love ourselves, we love God. When we love ourselves, we love the world. When we love ourselves, we love the sun and the moon and the cosmos themselves, and we walk with the stars. We are waking up. We are waking up. And you know what it might feel like is as though a new spiritual evolution has dawned in your life. We have a better sense of what soul consciousness is, and that part of us has been upgraded. It's a little fiery. It's more optimistic. It doesn't care what kind of fear you're in or what the world is doing, because this consciousness is here to stay, and it's an evolution. It's a different timeline. I don't know about you, but the last few months have been excruciating, riddled with fear and depression, in and out of those waves of feeling. You know, and I can't just blame it on the collective. I really feel that there was something breaking down. And if you look at this, it's interesting because Venus and Neptune made a collective connection a couple months ago in Pisces. What do I mean by that? When we're in the upper degrees, we're talking about the energy of the world, of the whole world, the whole earth, okay? So there was this deep call to spiritual awakening. And spiritual awakening is an energy. It's going to take up space. It's going to change the way you think, the way you move. And if there is so much obstruction from fear and needing to have stuff, I'm just speaking for myself, I've been decluttering. I was clogged up, like God could not even get in. And the spiral of sadness and the temptation of addiction and the pessimism of darkness was really all stuck all over me. And I could point out some things, you know, in my life. You know, those that know me know I have the pole dancer saga, right? But that's just an outer expression of my need to be a victim and my need to have something that I think is bigger than me and to succumb to it. We are getting our graduation, our diplomas, okay? Those of us that have been doing the work and meditating, and one of the things that I want to point out before I get back to Venus and Neptune and what's going on right now, in your DNA is the building blocks of who you are. So we understand, that when we have, let's say we have an Italian, purebred Irish person, that baby is not going to come out half and half. It's going to be a spiritual selection that is only done by the soul of the mother, the father, and the baby itself. So my point is, in your DNA, you have roots. Some of us have roots in Africa. Some of us have roots in Wales. Some of us have roots in India. I'm bringing this up because I've recently, I love yoga and I love, Rumi and the Buddha. And so I had lots of images of these other things in my house. And I realized I don't really know much about them. My main practice is Kundalini yoga, and my focus and my spiritual path is contemplative prayer, and it tends to be Christian mystic. My point is, I've cleared out all the things I don't myself practice, so I don't necessarily relate to, and replaced it with what totally makes my heart sing. And I want you to know, I feel like so happy in my house now. I like feel so freaking happy. It has been like a spiritual facelift. And so I bring this to you. Sometimes we just get stuff in our houses. Yogi Bhajan talked a lot about be careful even of all the family photos you have. You know how sometimes it's like you're trying to get the kids to smile. It's like, everybody just stand there, now smile, right? And so there's like this negativity and sorrow sometimes that's just behind the scenes. So or sometimes we've had some, I want to love my mom. And this is not my story, but I'm just putting one out there. Like, I want to love my mom, but I have a lot of issues. She was abusive to me. But then I have this big picture of her. Your home is your castle. It's your sanctuary for healing. The best you can, take out what doesn't make your heart sing. Less is more. And whatever is there, let it be meaningful. Let it be meaningful. So back to this Venus and Neptune conjunction. This is a new timeline that is here. So, you might feel this wobble. Like, the wobble feels like this to me, like, I have absolutely no reason to believe everything's going to work out better than I ever could imagine. Because on a practical level, I'm doing it a little bit different, but not a lot, but I can feel it. And also, here's the thing, I can feel directed. So let's tune in to the Holy Family of Light. They're this energetic that comes in and speaks at the Great Divine Flow, and see what they have to say for us today. So everybody take a nice deep breath and exhale. Beloved ones who walk the earth, this is a time of great joy. And yes, great sorrow. And the point of your life right now is to know that humanity, the human family, has been in a similar place like this. And you upgraded. What am I talking about? What you called the Civil War has the same starlight, the same cosmic agenda in the sky. And to the best of your abilities, you kind of check the boxes on freedom, and we know we didn't get to be totally free. But things have changed. Things have changed. And some of this is at the great blessing of technology. I know many of you worry about technology. Oh my gosh, it's going to take us over. We won't be able to think for ourselves. I know. There could be some of that. But you're meditating. You're clear. In right size, the technology can help you. It can make tasks that you don't need to spend your energy on done. Check. So you can get off on creatively being you. And not only that, you have more time now to be clear and to heal. And your human heart generates an energy that back in that time called Civil War, you didn't have. There was too much survival energy. There was too much work and not enough space to feel God and where God was directing. So the job didn't get done. But now humanity is standing at that precipice again. And let's not call it a civil war. Let us call it what it is. It's a civil awakening. It is beyond conservative and liberal that you call that, yeah? Or left and right. What you want to focus on, it's something that you've never seen. And not just for wherever you live, but wherever you live and across the globe. The human family, not one country, not one space, but every heart is lighting up. Even those that you thought would never have the inkling to change, to heal, to open up to peace, even they are opening their hearts. The Holy Family of Light always invites you to pray. What is praying and meditating? Well, praying is the conversation, and you don't have to do it formally. Talk to the light, talk to love, talk to the creation that created you. For you are family, you are one. Get it off your chest where you feel you are suffering. But let the family of light, let the creation light of energy heal you and stand you up out of your victim mentality into courage. the courage of love. That is all we have for you today. So that's it, right? The Holy Family of Light. They're always speaking to me, especially on the trail. I know you have. You're hearing it. We are hearing clearly God. It's a vast expanse, the ones with no names. And they're talking to you. And they can get very personal. And in this conjunction of Venus and Neptune, Venus is personal. This is bringing the fire of love to something personal in your life that you need healed. Ask for help, and it will be there. Join me tomorrow. We'll be working with this energy. I will be teaching at 9:30 at the Great Divine Flow. I love you. Enjoy this ride. You know I'll be bringing more. This is the season of Taurus. We're at 12 degrees, so we're already almost halfway there. Taurus is about beauty. It's about taking good care of our bodies, and it's about manifesting. By mid-May, just when Taurus is coming to the end, and we're going to push into the Aries sun, the Gemini sun, what will happen then is a push forward on things that you've been working on, even maybe things you've lost hope in. They're going to come together. Stay tuned and keep your heart open. Sat Nam.